All right, so for this round, we're gonna just go around and do introductions.
Hi everyone. My name is Dorcas. I like it in French, Dorcas Zigire. I live in Kalamazoo. I'm originally from Congo, where I do business in organization, and we also have a small microfinances. It's called Kopek Changa Changa in Congo right now. And I also do hair in Kalamazoo at my home. I'm a freelancer at the application. It's called Mimbo. People can book with me with the Mimbo app or at my Instagram account that I have an Instagram account.
Is this
Yeah.
messing you up?
Yep, I think so.
Okay, I'll just stop it. They told me to wear this. Okay.
Okay. And I just completed a food handler program, so I'm planning to cook for the festival. We were supposed to cook today, but we had an incident, so we lost one of our family members, so we couldn't cook today. But I'm very happy to be here, and I really appreciate the program. I participate, I think most of them, and I did learn a lot. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Amani. I'm from Sudan. I'm not have a business yet, but I'm used to gathering with the Three Taps Cafe. I do chai and some stuff from Sudan, like sweet stuff. Sometimes I'm cooking for the event we have it at Three Taps, but I want to open my own business. Some of my communities, they order for me local and traditional food from Sudan. I do kisra, bulah, bamia, whatever they want, and I'm deciding to cook for the festival. I attend this program from the beginning, and now I'm graduate, and I have my my certificate yesterday for food. Also, I used to work with the Clubs of Africa as a community health navigator for a year, and I have a lot of experience with the African community, all African community. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maimuna Slayman. I'm originally from Nigeria. I am a full-time food content creator. So I share recipes on social media like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And also, I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom. So all the moms. Right now, I just started. I take some of my sweets and fruit to Mocha Roots Cafe here in Grand Rapids. So if you want to test anything I made, you can go there and check it out. They have some good coffee and also some. You can try some Dubai croissants and some samosa there. And hopefully one day maybe I'll own my own restaurant. I can give you guys some Nigeria, taste of Nigeria. All right, thank you.
Hello, guys, again. My name is Sophia Sharif, originally from Somalia. I speak four languages. I started working for Glimpse about 3.5 months ago, and it's been a pleasure working with Frida and just bringing communities together. Is just one of my passions, and glad that I continue to do that even after taking like almost 10 years of break being a mom. So I'm still a full-time mom. Coming back and working with Frida has just been an amazing experience. So thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Ronald Rakama. I'm originally from Kenya, and I speak two languages, English and Swahili. Unfortunately, I do not speak.
Speak up.
Yeah, yeah, I understand if I don't speak it. I am an owner of a young business in cleaning, which started as a residential cleaning service business, but it's transitioning to commercial. It's part-time for now, but this class has been an eye-opener for me. It's been quite beneficial in terms of the information that we received and also just interacting with people and I think even just the environment, seeing what a glimpse of Africa is doing, um, there's some level of excellence and dedication that in itself is encouraging and inspiring to those who are studying or even those who are continuing. So yeah, it's been a blessing to be part of this, and I'm thankful.
Hi everyone, my name is Safina and I'm from the Democratic Republic of Congo. I am a chiropractor. I've been doing chiropractic since 2013, so it's like more than 10 years now. And I've owned my own practice for 7 years in Grand Rapids. We are located on 52nd and Division. So I did the program just to kind of refresh. It wasn't just like, I didn't go to everything, but the class that I went to was more refreshing, just kind of what I'm already doing when it comes to business. So there's some new information that I learned, and some of them I already know. So it was really good to just kind of refresh my memory. And yeah, that's it.
All right, so we are going to ask you guys to share just something that was new that you learned in the program, and also like, for example, before even we go to the new things that we learned, maybe I will go straight to Sophia. If you guys know, Sophia owned a business, a restaurant, and I want to have her share like some of the challenges or things that you experience as an immigrant starting a business. So I'll bring Sophia to this question and see if she can answer. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It can be just something like, this was some difficult experience and all that.
I opened up a restaurant business because it was my passion, something I always wanted to do. I had passion for cooking. So I decided to open up a restaurant. And opening up a restaurant was not easy at the beginning, especially being a person who just got married and just started family fresh. The challenges I would say is not having the right resources. But even that, it took us, I think, 6 months to get the restaurant running because of the lack of resources or misinformation or not having a ServSafe certificate to even open up a restaurant. But we did it. And then after that, we decided to expand and open up. Next door opened up, so we decided to open up like a store, so mixed of everything. So like a supermarket, like a mini supermarket. And that was going great. So for 5 years, we were doing great, serving the communities, and people started coming from all over Michigan. We even had students from Grand Valley, MSU, University of Michigan. They were just enjoying it because they were away. It felt like for them, it was home away from home because we were able to serve them their traditional food. So it doesn't matter where you were coming from, we were able to find a cook and just accommodate that. And then after that, I guess I would say it did get a little bit challenging because family started expanding and it was just getting hard for me to keep the restaurant and the store open. So we decided to close in 5 years. But I would say the most challenging wasn't getting customers or running the restaurant. It was more just deciding to either, have your family and raise your family or running a business. And it was not easy. So I would give you one advice if you are to open up a restaurant is get all the help that you can, whether it's family, friends, like try to get all the support you can get. So yeah, I got all.
Okay, so I think the next question I want to talk about is the class that we had. One of the things we did is we completely customized it for our community with the needs that it was on Saturday. 100% of the classes in the community, a lot of them are done weekdays because that is the American system. You go to class on weekdays, but our community works. They also have children, so we took care of kids. We did our daycare support, so we really thought this through. We also had language support, which actually I'm going to give a very big shout out to Huda for translating. Yay! She did a fantastic job translating Arabic for the Arabic community members, and of course, Dorcas did a fantastic job translating and supporting the French group. So I just want to say that we did think through everything. We were thinking language. We even thought for food vendors about, like how can we support with the kitchen and all of those challenges. Because a lot of ways we receive the help here is like, this is it and this is how you're going to receive it. But we knew our community was unique and we needed to go there with that thought. So I want to ask most people, like, one of the pieces of the program that really touched you and made you feel like you were thought through this time and it worked for you. So would like to hear, and of course, we have a lot to improve, but we want to hear all the great things.
Hi again. For me, I would say there were some topic in the finances and budgeting process that I knew already, but it really helped a lot to know how you can use some of the application or some program. I don't know, I'll say like a some material that will help you to navigate your business and even your personal finances that will help you to know. We Africans sometimes, oh, my mom or someone African man needs money, but you don't know how you manage your money. So this really helped a lot, not only in the personal life, but also in the business. And another thing that I would say, I'm really passionate with food. I cook a lot. My sister says one of my love languages, even my husband. So with the Serve Food program, I really learned how to protect my loved one, even the community, from any food bacteria or illness that can happen. So I would say all the program was really awesome and the time was really good because like Frida said, we worked over the weekdays and the weekend was it was very working for all of us. So I love that and I'm really glad that I got to participate in this program. Thank you.
Everybody can say something. I'm sure there's plenty.
For me, I can say I take away with me from this program how to mitigate it because we don't have this, experience back home. Even you are sell some stuff or you have, like this business, we are not good in put the small details. For myself, I have here some stuff I sell it, but I don't put the details, so I lose my money because I don't know how I spend or what I spend and what I supposed to get back. So I take that with me. Also, I have a lot of information about food, saving and selling, and I'm shocking when the trainee said, if you are voicing anyone, you can pay 750, 7,000, 7,500, yeah. $75,000. That shocked me really because I think selling food is easy and I can make it, can sell it for everyone, but that is challenge really. And I took like a step back to just like figure out everything about that. As Sophia said, we're supposed to be aware and have support and knowledge about the business before we are started. And we need to support each other if we are in, in passion of cooking, we can be like 3 or 4 together and we can make it. I think by yourself is very hard. So if someone wanna share with me, I'm ready for that. Thank you.
Hello again. So for me, I think I will start with, first of all, the Gleam of Africa. the group, they did really well organizing this course that we just finished. They did really well thought of. Us with kids, the fact that we have a place to put our kids next to us in the same building was amazing. Because I remember when I first heard about the program, my first thing was, oh no, I can make it, have kids. But then they're like, oh no, you can still come. That was amazing. And also each classes that we took, how they brought professionals to come and teach us this subject. I remember when they brought some people that work in the bank, and they taught us a lot. Taking loans, opening a credit cards, so much. I think I learned a lot from that. And that was like from the beginning of the 6 weeks. So, and I feel like for me, that really helped me. I want to keep coming to these classes. It wasn't boring. So I learned so much. I love to cook as well. And at the ending, how we can also get our certificate after you finish the courses and you took the SAFSAFE exam. It's amazing. So looking forward to this, and hopefully we can have more courses like this for our community. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Um, I did not know I was going to be in a panel, but anyway, I'm here.
Me too.
So I think, like I said, for me, the lesson began even before we got the instructors, you know, speak to us. Because, like I said, there is a certain excellence with which Frida and her team does what they do. And that, for me, is an encouragement, especially to our African community when we come here, that we can actually be excellent in what we are doing. And so I remember coming in to the room and just seeing, you know, the way things were arranged. And that was, for me, inspiring. I think I talked to her and I said, you know, it looks like a business, like a sort of like a conference, a serious, you know, event, and it was. And so that was the first lesson, I would say. So yeah, and again, I'm really thankful for what AGOA are doing to help the community. Your mission, your dedication, it really goes along. And even for us who are business people and any other profession, I think that's what really matters. What are we doing with what we are doing? How is it impacting the people around us? Apart from that, maybe a few things that I can remember was about tracking our expenses. I think it's been mentioned a little bit. That's one of the things that stood out. We were reminded of meant to know, to be aware that to be tracking our expenses, whether in business or in personal, personal finances. And we had a small tool that was given to us, which showed us how, just even small expenses like $4 every day. What after a year, you don't know how much when you put it together, compound it's a lot. And so just tracking your expenses, know how you're spending your money, know what's coming in, and it kind of helps to know whether you're actually profiting or not, and helps to avoid even wastefulness and things like that. So that was one of the takeaways. And secondly was something to do with there's one instructor who insisted about us to reconcile the decisions that we are making in business and finances with the values that we uphold in our lives. So that was another thing, like just reconciling your business decisions with your values or your personal values. And I think that goes a long way because I don't want to do business, but then it's taking away from me what makes me who I am, or what gives me joy, or what gives me peace. So I think that was another takeaway. And another takeaway was just the people. I hearing what others are doing, and like even today, it's amazing. The food is really good, and yeah. So people are doing it with, they've given themselves, fully to what they're doing, and that's encouraging to me. And also just the community thing, the collaboration. I think. maybe this is one of the things that we could take away from this, that to collaborate, to encourage one another, to support one another, because when one does well, we are all doing well. When one does badly, then we are also doing badly. So I think that as a community, we can help each other to go up and forward. Yeah.
I mean, everybody already said what I wanted to say. So yeah, there's only one thing that, like, one thing I remember when home, I was like, oh, I did not think of that. They were talking about, like, with your credit score, like how to keep track of that, and how, like, you can, let's say, like, you have a really bad credit and you're trying to fix it. They say you can, like, kind of like, I think the English word is freeze it, like freeze it for, close it for now, and then fix it. So nobody can run your credit unless you allow them to. That was one thing I was like, oh wow, I did not know that. So that's something that I remember. And then just like the banking, like as far as having different cards and what bank account to open and which one serve what purpose. That was another thing that I remember. Just like, well, I appreciated that, and just like the resource that Glimpse of Africa has for the community, because like I feel like a lot of us, when we come to America, we either have somebody else doing all our banking for us or somebody's translating for us, and you don't know exactly what and where and what to do when something arises. So that was really good information for not just for people who are coming to America, but also for the rest of us who are here, whom we thought that we knew everything, but we're still learning. So thank you.
Please let's clap for them harder. It's, to me, I thought, wow, they were really actually, paying attention in class. So that was really, actually, some of mine that I learned, I was obviously not sitting still. I was running around a lot, but I think I was also with Safina about the freezing. I've never heard of that before. So it was very important that we all learned, even my team. We were taking the opportunity to learn. I think sometimes I feel like I forget about myself and I'm like, let me give everybody everything. But then I realize I also need all of these things. So it was really helpful to learn a lot of personal things that with our businesses, with our personal finances, I think because mostly we were raised back home when our parents are not telling us how they are making money, how are they having money all the time to take you to school, and even when you know they are struggling. My mom was not having much money, but somehow she still paid school fees and all that. So I don't think we ever took the interest to know how the finances work. And I think it was very good for me to see, like Ron said, when you spend $2, it adds up at the end of the year. So yeah, the lessons were really helpful. And also when another person who teaches us from outside of ourselves, we learn quicker and we appreciate that. So it was really, really good to learn all of those.
Thank you. Thank you, Frida. My name is Niena Mavima. I go a long way back with Frida at the very setup of this organization. So I'm very, very happy that she's stuck with it and she's growing it. So more power to you. I work at the Michigan Small Business Development Center. Anyone heard of that place? Yeah. Oh, we have 2 people. Oh, 3. Oh, that's so exciting. So this is for, I'm happy that we are having many of us getting into business. So after you have taken this class, if you ever want to continue to enrich yourself, your knowledge about business, the Michigan Small Business Development Center is an organization that provides free training and business consulting. So if you want to start your business, you want to grow your business, you can go to our center. Our office is at Grand Valley State University in the Sidman School of Business. You can make an appointment and meet with a business consultant. So depending on what your needs are, They don't help you write your business plan or like things like that, but they will tell you how to do it. So we work with local bankers. We work with a number of other economic organizations in town. Or if you ever want to know anything about your business, you can also go to our website. There are trainings there. There are free trainings. So if you want to follow up with what you did in your class, go to, I left my business cards on the table, so I don't have, I don't have them. Oh. So if you go to Michigan Small Business Development Center, you can, on that website, there are trainings. You sign yourself, you put your name, because we are federally funded, so you have to put your name and everything. Then you can find different classes that you can check on by yourself. It's online. So if you ever want to know more about running a business, how to start and run a business, go to that website and you can find some trainings on there.